Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Rizzo. You're watching my channel, Mr. 14, and I'm back with Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 4, y'all, Episode 1. I did all Season 3 episodes, so if you go on my channel and watch Real Housewives of Potomac of Season 3 to catch up if you want to know what happened and how to come today to now. So watch my channel, Mr. 14, and catch up on my Real House of Potomac. This is the only Real Housewives that I have been like reviewing because I like it. So I didn't do Atlanta because Atlanta was boring to me, and I really don't do New York City, even though I live in New York City because I haven't been watching it. But I'll record those shows, so I'm gonna watch it and see how it is. But Potomac is the only one I have been doing review on. So let's do Potomac, y'all. All right, so this is 1 week until Candace's wedding. So I was like, wow, it's like since last year she was like planning this whole wedding for a year, and now it's getting close to a week before, and it seems like you're never enough. It's like you still got last minute things to do. All right. So Giselle is going to the wedding with Sherman. She said her and Sherman got back together again because last year they had a lot of communication problems. I mean, he wasn't responding, they wasn't talking, and something happened because this lady came on scene, and I guess he was not liking it. It was some dirt that brought up about him. So it was a crazy whole last season and all that stuff. So he just X'd out the whole situation. It's like, and Giselle was breaking down because her daughters love Sherman. They care about him, and they was like, make this work, make this work. So she's like, when my daughters like someone, they really like someone, and they really do love Sherman. So it's like, so she worked it out. At the 8 months between, so like that, he called her. He apologized, or he said he loves her, he misses her, he want to make this work. So they going to make therapy and counseling together. She said that's been working. So we see how that goes and stuff like that. But now she really do misses her friendship with Karen because Giselle was very messy at the time with Karen with her tax problems and stuff like that. Whole last season she was very messy with the freaking T-shirt, free Uncle Ben, hashtag tax reform, all that stuff like that. It was crazy. She was going down. Her, Robin, everybody was. Most of the people was attacking Karen of her situation that she was going through, the problems with taxing, and then at the same time during the reunion time, we found out that Karen lost both her parents within 7 months within each other. So it's like, wow, that's a lot of things going on with her. And top of her problems, she going with Ray, and I guess that situation is take care of now. But it's like, wow, it's damaging for her, and it's enough to make anybody break down. It's like I can't imagine losing my mom anytime soon. I mean, I know we all gone now, but we are so close to her to leave like that. It's like, no, I can't have that happening. So yeah, so she said she gonna go to the wedding with Sherman, and she really misses her friendship with Karen. So she gonna make some cookies and bring it to Karen. She said, "Oh, why are you making cookies with Karen? Would you do something?" She said, "Yeah, me and Karen is not in a good terms right now, and we did something bad, and I just not make it right." And she said, "Karen," he said, "Did you do anything wrong?" She said, "No, it's just like Karen couldn't accept my joke." She said, "Maybe it was not maybe it was a joke. Maybe it was a bad joke that you shouldn't be doing it." And then the kids, I love her kids. Her kids do tell her at Giselle like they was low sugar cook, and they older now. It's like, damn, they were so young when we first seen them. Now they all freaking close to teenager years. I think they 12, 13, something like that. And like they older, so they more vocal. And then it's like they said, well, maybe that wasn't a good joke to be having it right now at the time, mom, something like that. So you just gotta make the work, make it up. So they make the cookies, and she wants to go drive all the way down there to see it, to see Karen, and talk to her to apologize because she want her friendship back with Karen. I said, that's how you do it, Giselle. You got friendship, and then you tear your friendship away, and that's not good. So get it together and make it work. All right, so we get Ashley. Ashley expressed herself like after her miscarriage that she had, because she revealed during the reunion that she had a miscarriage. And none of us didn't know that. And I said I feel bad for Ashley at the same time. At the same time, like Ashley was really a bitch last season. It's like that. She really was going off and be everybody business and not worry about herself. Very judgmental. It's like the fun Ashley we know first love when she first came to the scene was not there. It's not existent to this Ashley now. So so she said she miscarried, but since then her and Michael talked, got together, and they actually are closer now. And since then it brought them closer since they lost their child they had, and now eventually she currently pregnant. So congratulations to Ashley and Michael. But she said during this time she's not pregnant yet, and she working like she working. So what she did, she put her lingerie on, exciting Michael. I said, that's how you do it. You gotta keep it fresh. You gotta do things for your husband. You gotta do things for your wife to make it fresh. You can't do the same boring thing. So she blindfolded him, took him to another area, lay him down on the couch or something like that, on the bed, whatever it was, and got your strawberries, took some strawberries in the mouth, kissing in the mouth. I said, oh, this is so crazy. See, this is see that. We treat this old man, this guy, or this woman, and there's a big different age difference between those two. And then she put her whipped cream in her chest, and he said, put your tongue out, lick it. He said, oh, I like this. It's good, like that. But they talking, and she said she do some different things to change her things just because she want to get pregnant. Like she's been like hammering for a couple months with Michael to get pregnant. Which eventually she is pregnant, because I saw recently that, because I said, did she get pregnant? Because I could have sworn they announced the pregnancy somewhere. But she did recently announce it, and she has a baby bump. So I said, that's good. She don't know the sex. Well, they have the results of their child, but they haven't revealed it. So I guess they don't know if they're going to do a party, they're going to do what. But she is pregnant right now. So I said, congratulations right there. But do that time, so she trying to get it in with Michael as much as can to get pregnant. So she doing yoga, she changing her diet, she's not drinking as much, she doing a lot of things. She drinking she going to bed with the wool socks on, that big comfortable thick socks, and she doing that. But she said if none of this works, we're gonna adopt. Call it a day. I'm not working. I'm not trying this again. I miscarried one time, and this doesn't work the second time. We're gonna adopt a kid. And that's how it is. It's like there's a lot of kids out there that need family and need homes and they love their parents. And then if you give them an opportunity to be in the home, let them be. So, but it's the same time in the season they're gonna tackling that freaking issue that had brought up during the season. And I said I wish they don't tell us things that happen off season, because we already know what's gonna happen and we already know the results. Because during the time of the tape of the season, the Michael was charged. He was charged with sexually assault, felony sexual assault, and he get up to 11 years. And what he done is that he touched a cameraman behind doing taping. So I said, damn, you get up to 11 years for touching someone behind. I just unwanted touches. So you can't be touching people because you want to touch them and stuff like that. But nothing came about with that. I guess the charge was dropped or something like that, or whatever. I don't know. I think the outcome is that it wasn't really fouled. It was charged, but it didn't go any further. So I guess it was beaten and stuff like that. It was not, ain't go anywhere, and it stopped like that from there. So it didn't even get any more updates from that thing. But I guess it got dropped. So we hear from that, but they will tackle this season. So everybody was reading it and said, wow, he got charged with felony sexual assault, touching the body, touching butts and stuff like that. And I said, oh shit, because I remember in the first season, when Michael came in the scene and Ashley came in the scene, it was her husband. He did touch Katie's husband, fiance or boyfriend at the time, butt at the time. And I seen that, I was like, all right, sometimes sports people touch each other's butts, it's like that, but he like groped the butt, it's like touch it. So it's like, okay. And then that whole little thing last season that Michael went to Europe to meet some gay guy or something like that, and he had a gay relationships and all that stuff. The whole little rumor that he might be bisexual. I mean, if he is, he's not, and we don't know. But he never confirmed it. He never said anything about it. So. But he said not true. No, I'm not doing all that stuff like that. I love Ashley. So, so this whole thing with this touches. So they will bring this up. So they just showed that little clip. So that that'll go be her storyline, part of her storyline this season, defending her husband and getting pregnant and still going through beef with some of the people. All right. So next we're gonna have Chris and Candace. Candace is pregnant. No. Oh, never mind. No. One person, because there's two Chris in the show, and I'm mixing them up. Chris and Candace. Candace is getting married to as a white guy, and the whole member last season that they getting married, they stay in a condo with Candace's mom. He has kids that he haven't been seeing for a while, so like that. So he trying to get them in the wedding. We don't know the update with that. Hopefully it's a better relationship with them. And it's the whole thing about this wedding, and mom put a lot of money into the wedding, so she feel entitled to her opinions, a lot of things. I was like, there's a big budget wedding. I don't know why people go through spend so much money on a wedding. Like if I get married, I don't want a big lavish wedding. I want a nice, simple, intimate kind of wedding where it could be good food, good music, good energy, a nice little venue, and call it a motherfucking day. Why would you spend all this money for a wedding when you could save this money for a house or a car for anything in the future? Why only for one day? It's like you're not getting married. I said, if I'm spending a lot of money, we get married every fucking day. Fuck out of here, shit. We doing something to equivalent to that freaking money. So it's like, listen. But so they sat down. They talk about this how she's so stressed about it. It's like it's so real now. I can't believe it's like getting closer down the time. It's so much. There's a lot of things going. It's stressing. He said, well, she said it's real for him. He said it was real for me when I proposed to you 2 years ago. Like it was a real then. She said, yeah, now it's like now getting closer to the wedding was the anxiety increases, and I understand how it is. Like it's like any major step, graduation, big birthdays or proms or something like that, that anxiety increases, or it's like that college or something like that you want to, everything works out fine. You don't want nothing to die off. You don't want nothing to get messed up for you. So it's like you waiting for that moment. And once you get here and get it done, they say, oh, good, glad it's everything over. But that stress and building with something this big. Because she said she's not getting married again. She's just going to be a one-time thing. So that's what she's going out with this. Hopefully, it seems like they do love each other. Like Chris is there. He's a good sounding person. Because she was like worried about a series arrangements. And it was an aspect of talk about her brother, half brother, that her brother from her father's side. Because that's the reason why her mother and the father is not together right now, and also the reason when they broke up and divorced, because she can't get over that infidelity that he had another child and everything. She said at first when he did have this little other mistress, everything was fine because they still got married. But I guess their relationship didn't last long, so they divorced. And her mother been bitter, and this is like 40 years ago, and now she's still angry and bitter about this. So she haven't told anything about her brother being there. Like so, and Chris gave good advice. He said you can't live your life worry about your mother emotions and how she feels. You gotta live your own. You can't carry her baggage. Amy Karen said that you can't carry her baggage on you. Like you so worried about how your mom reacts, how your mom feels. Your mom gonna react and feel how she wants to feel. At the end of the day, it's your wedding. It's your relationship with your brother. No matter what the father and mother relationship is, that's your brother. You want to have a relationship with him, you are entitled to have that relationship with him. You can't, despite how your mom feels, despite how your dad feels like that, you are entitled. You don't have to have a relationship with your father if you don't want to, but she does have a good relationship with her father, because she told us last season her father still be in her life. So she wants to have that relationship, but the mom, she didn't want to tell her mom because her mom gonna be upset, because every time she brings the half brother up, she's so reminded of the infidelity. She's so reminded of that. She's reminded of the how their marriage broken up because of that secret and stuff like that. So she's always on edge and so angry. She said, "How do people feel? Are you bringing this thing?" I'll talk about mother later, because she was way too much. That mom, I was like, "Mom, you just calm your ass down." It's like it's not about you, boo boo. You bring your money into it and let your money investment speak for itself. But you have way too much opinions about this situation. And Candace, you need to start cutting it off. So another topic that Chris said, he said maybe you need to cut off your mom. Not cut it off like emotionally or physically. You need to cut off her financially. Not have her depend on spending so much on you, because it's as much as she putting into it, she's more invested in your life. And if you don't cut and put boundaries into some things, it's like, listen, you need to let this go. He said, what are you afraid of? And she just afraid that she get pissed if she try to cut her off. And you can't live your life with her feelings. That's what he said. So I was like, Candace, you need to grow some balls and stand up to your mom and tell her, like, listen, it's like, this is what it is. And if you do that, you gotta start stand by it. Meaning by separating the stuff. Don't have your mom pay for everything, because unless she putting her money into you, unless you invest in a lot of stuff, she gonna have opinion, and she always gonna be around. And if you always too afraid to tell her how you feel, and then you get upset when she don't agree with what you want to say, then something needs to go, something needs to give. All right. All right, so Karen, this and Matt. Matt is the sister that she brought up last season. Then he's around, all that stuff like that. And at that freaking what was the press conference, and Matt was sitting there. And they thought that was the lawyer and stuff like that, attorney. And it's no, she said that's my friend and assistant, a friend that she knew. They said, well, you know, you had any other friends. And but now it's his assistant, and he's been there for. He was at the funeral for her parents, and she appreciate that. They talking like that. And she said she wants Giselle and Robin to apologize because they really hurt her feelings. They wasn't there for me. She didn't realize it was Giselle who comforted her when she was going to back crying until she saw and clearly saw that was Giselle. Now she worried about Giselle's intentions. Is she doing it for? Is she really genuine? Is she doing it for clout or whatever for just to be good, to be known that she did a good deed, or something like that. She don't know Giselle's intentions. Which is, I understand that because Giselle one day could be your friend and the next day flip on you. So you don't know what's her figure intentions are, and then she could flip flop you and like that because she's kind of miserable herself. So Karen don't know. So she just kind of like put it back. She said the only way we will be good again, and they come apologize exactly what they said, what they did to me, and all that stuff. And she said, okay. So Giselle was on her way to her house because she wanted a surprise thing, and because she called Robin and told Robin that she's going to Giselle's house. Giselle was going to Karen's house, and Robin said, "Did she invite you over there?" She said, "No, I just going because I wanted to make it up. I make cookies and stuff like that, all stuff." And she know Karen loved Giselle cookies because she could bake and stuff like that, and so she gonna go. So she called Karen, and Karen said, "Oh, what's going on? So how you doing?" She said, "I'm doing well. I'm doing better." So like that. And she said, "Well, I'm in your neck of the woods. You know, come and stop by." So like that. She said, "Oh, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. No, it's not the right time. I'm grieving right now. Family's the time. It's not right now." So it's like she said, "Okay, cool." So she called back again and said, "Oh, my kids bake cookies." She said, "Oh, you want to use that kids card? You know how people use that." You can't say no to the kids. So she said, "Oh yeah, all right. You come in the house and bring the cookies, but we're gonna have no conversation. We're gonna have a conversation later." So they came to the house. She gave her the cookies. She said, "Oh, thank you for the cookies and everything. Tell your kids I love the cookies," so like that. And she talked to you later. She said, "Okay, goodbye." I said, "You drove all your way down there just get that cookies and walk right out." I said, "Hey, yeah, but coming unannounced." But Karen did say, "So you wasn't the friend. You could have knocked on my door. You could have seen how I'm doing all that stuff." But now Giselle said, "I'm doing it." And then she has a power. It's not about she has a power when you're doing it now. It's like you was doing it before. And if you want to come over, you could say, "I'm here. I'm coming over." Let her ahead of time. But now she grieving now. She lost her parents now. So it's like it's really done. And now she thinking your intentions is not um, well intent manner. So she's questioning you. All right. And that's that. So Monique and Chris. This is why I got the Chris. This is like Chris. Monique is pregnant. She's 6 months pregnant, and she had the. I think she had the baby already now, but and she did an opening scene of pregnancy. That's the first woman who ever did an opening scene in her pregnancy in all the Real Housewives franchise. And I said, "Oh, that's good." And she don't want to do a baby shower, but she do want to do something to celebrate her pregnancy. So she'll invite some of her friends, their husbands, and like that to come over and do something. But this was Chris told her, you need to apologize to Sherman and you need to apologize to Giselle because what you brought up, you being messy by bringing up that ex-girlfriend or ex-wife in the scene and bringing the situation up and telling the business out. It's like your messiness from them is rubbing up on you, Monique. She said, "Oh yeah, they rubbing up on me really hard body." And they had a good laugh about that. But it was so funny that the kids are doing stuff and Monique said, "What are you doing? See, this is that, this is that." And I said, "Yeah, that's a pregnancy, oh, just like that. You know, kids go time get crazy." But Monique said, "Chris gonna have if he had his way, he would have me pregnant every year." And I said, "It seems like Chris wants that because he said, 'Oh, we're gonna worry about the fourth.'" I said, "Damn, you got 2 kids already. You got pregnant now. You talking about the fourth child already?" Chris slow your old down. He wants her to stay at home. And it seemed like that's what he wants. But Monique said, "No, I'm a businesswoman. I need to do both. I could be a mom and be a businesswoman." In 2019, a lot of women's like that. They are career driven and they still have family and they can still be a good mom to their kids. It's like that. So it's not like they have to stay at home to be a good mom. It's like that. So, and then you show your kids the value of work ethics and also taking care of your home. You could juggle more than one. So you show your kids the right way if you instead of doing one thing. If you show your kids one way, then they only gonna think it's only one way to live, and that's not right. In 2019, a lot of women is not stay-at-home moms. They are working moms and they home taking care of their kids, and their husbands work too. So it's two incomes in the household, and that's how I like. If I ever get in a relationship, I would like to have two incomes. There's not no one income supporting everybody. It's like that. Or I don't want to be kept and taken care of. It's like it'd be nice, but I do feel as a man I want to go out there and make my own. So I can't want somebody to use that money against me. Also, oh, I'm doing this for you, and you gotta be grateful. I said no, I don't need that. So, so that was that. So it wasn't too much on Monique's storyline. Robin and Ron. I mean, I'm sorry to talk about this Robin and Ron like the whole freaking season. Since season one, she said they divorced. They getting back together and stuff like that. They wasn't getting back together at first, but now they. At first, season Ron was not happening. He said, if he wants for the kids, I want to be here. He's done. But now they got him back. He's in a coaching position. She's still doing the real estate investment. They're in good terms. They still live together and they fuck like rabbits. Basically, she's saying that. I was like. There's nothing new, Robin. So what's any different? It's like the only thing is you're acting married, but you're not married. What is taking you so long? Just get a marriage certificate. You don't have a big wedding. Go to the chapel, sign the papers, and you're married. Like, let it go because this is like ridiculously why y'all still doing this and y'all not married. This is ridiculous. It's like, and she's so happy. They went to a spa couple thing. He did a massage and all that stuff. They went to jacuzzi. They talk about things. It's that when they first got married, they was expected to get married because they wasn't ready to get married. I said, oh, so now y'all reveal y'all both wasn't ready to get married, but y'all got married because they expected y'all to get married. And now they say they can do it again. It's their choice. But they're in better good terms right now, and she's on bliss about it. But sooner or later, people gonna get tired of it. And like she might start getting tired of waiting. So what are we doing? We playing house, but we not. I said, cause you give him everything, so he don't need to get married with you. Cause you give him everything. You give him pussy whenever he need. Y'all still sleeping in the same bed. Y'all live in a house. Y'all don't spend much. Y'all living together and stuff like that. And what? Just cause and you could do all that, and you don't even have a ring, and you're not even his wife. So why he need to rush to get married with you? He said I need to grow up. I said, come on now, like. If you're not growing up now, it's no well. Everybody, people learn this, but if you're not growing up now, ain't no sense to worry about it anymore. It's like it is what it is. It's a done deal. I like so 4 days until the wedding. So Candace and Karen really had a good relationship. Their friendship started blooming from last season and everything, and it's good. And she was talking to Karen, and Karen was saying, "What's going on? Tell me about the wedding." And she just said, "It's a lot going on and stuff, but." The most thing about it is that I have a brother from my father's side that caused tension between the mom and my dad. That's one of the reasons why they broke up and everything for a long time ago. But I have a relationship with my brother, and I'm gonna invite him. He's invited to my wedding. He's coming to my wedding, but I haven't told my mom. She said you can't carry your mom baggage on you. You can't carry your mom feelings and things towards you. You need to make it work, and you need to let that go and not worry about so much about how your mom feels. You need to learn. If you want to have a relationship with your siblings, it's okay. It's not. It shouldn't have to interfere with your mom, so like that. But of course, her mom will feel something way about it. So she said she's afraid that her mom would hate her. And she was crying and tearing up, using all the damn tissue. Like every time she cried, she used the tissue to wipe her eyes. I said, "Can you stop crying? Like, gosh, you say your mom was critical, so you can't let things get to you all the time." But she just said that. She said, "Oh, your mom will always love you," so like that. But you just need to start learning how to separate and let your mom have her feelings, have her opinions, and don't worry about it. Because once you keep moving, she gonna start coming along. All right, so this is sit down. That got me like, okay, mom, you doing way too much. All right, so sit down. Her mom's Dorothy, right? And daddy sit down. They had a little thing. She said her mom was always critical and stuff like that. So then she said, "I need to tell you something that needs to be brought up to your attention. My brother, he's coming to my wedding." And the mom said, "Why you did that? Why you did all that? You thinking you crazy like that? Why you would bring him to me? You're gonna be ashamed to her family. You're gonna be ashamed to me. People gonna start talking." I said, "What the fuck people gonna talk about? It's a boy that coming to the wedding. So what? So what?" She said, "No what? No, nobody's gonna be fake. People know about it. The only one you don't know is you." So she worried about the family, thinking the thing it's gonna be a shame to the family. It was a shame to the family probably back all the way 40 years ago. But it's 40 years later, girl. Let it go. You still so bothered about it, so you upset about the thing. The father, is like Candy said, no matter what happened, the brother had nothing to do with it. He's innocent in the whole thing. No matter how he got born in the situation, even though it's a fucked up situation he got born in, he's innocent. So at the end of the day, my relationship with my brother should not affect your relationship coming to my wedding, and it shouldn't affect you. And what you have is with the father. You don't have any issues like that. But she said because the father produced a child, I can't deal with him either because it's a reminder. I see it in this boy. It's a reminder of all the breakup. It's a reminder of my infidelity. It's a reminder of all this great. It's a reminder of the stuff. I was like, all right, it's not about you. It's okay to say it's my wedding. It's my wedding. It's not about you. Yes, you put a lot of money into it, but it's my wedding at the end of the day. And it's just like I'm not getting married again. This is a one-time thing, and I don't give a fuck what anybody cares. That's what you should get. You should not care what everybody think about it. Because at the end of the day, that's your brother. If you want to have a relationship with him or not. Despite whatever happened, your brother's innocent. Your both is innocent in this situation. So your mom needs to let that feelings go. Let it go. It's not about you. It's not your wedding. Even though she thinks it is because she put a lot of money in it, that's not a problem because her mom feels very invested in supporting Candace any financial reason. So she has a way and always want to have an opinion about things. And you know how your mom is, so you need to stop doing this. But let this be the last time you have your mom spending all this time because your mom is really going to she going to get you, that Dorothy is something else because she was so adamant and so angry. So why you will bring him? This is that. This is not. It's a shame my family. It's a shame to me. You don't care about me. You don't care about our feelings. I was like, listen, that's a part. You always think about you. So that what it was. I would say it was an okay opening episode. It wasn't too much to go off of. It's just like a continuation of what happened last season and updates of what's going on in their lives. I guess the more drama will pick up later on between people. And I'm looking forward to the season. And Katie Ross is coming back. Katie was in the first season of Real Housewives, but she's gonna be a friend of the show. So we want to see how that come about. So like that. But please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're new to my channel. Tell me what you think about the first episode in a whole new season of Potomac. So see y'all later. Peace.